There are 5 types of people you should never marry. Not avoid, not be careful with. I mean never. Because each one has a hidden trait that doesn't show up until after the wedding, when escaping becomes 10 times harder. If even one of these sounds like your partner, then this video is for you. The crazy part is that most people see the red flags clearly, but their brain goes, maybe this walking disaster will magically change after the wedding? No, they won't. They will actually upgrade into their final boss form. Today I'm breaking down 5 types of people you should never marry. Not maybe avoid, not think twice, not pray about. I mean run, tie your shoelaces and evaporate. Let's get into this before you accidentally pick a life partner who treats peace like an optional subscription. 1. The I'll fix them project. You ever meet someone who is basically a construction site with emotions, no self-awareness, no accountability, no plans, no discipline, just vibes and trauma? But your heart goes, I can save them. No, you can't. You're not a therapist, a mechanic, or a miracle worker. Marriage is not a charity organization. Listen, if the person you want to marry looks like a 24/7 emotional renovation project, you're setting yourself up to drown. Because project people drain you. They don't grow with you. You drag them everywhere. You know what happens when you marry someone you're trying to fix? You become the parent. They become the child. And suddenly, you're arguing with a grown adult who thinks washing dishes is a personality trait worth celebrating. Marriage is supposed to be a partnership, not a rehab center, not a rescue mission, not trauma babysitting. If the person isn't already responsible, already healing, already self-aware before you marry them, don't do it. Love does many things, but it does not turn a mess into stability. 2. The walking time bomb, or like how I like to call it, the zero emotional control. This one is dangerous. I don't mean cute arguing or passionate personality. I mean the emotionally explosive human volcano who treats every disagreement like a title match. These are the people who blow up at small things, throw verbal punches, stonewall you for hours, slam doors like they're being paid per slam, turn communication into a battlefield. You know how tiring it is to live with someone whose mood shifts so fast? Your brain can't even buffer? When one person has zero emotional control, the entire house becomes a psychological minefield. You walk carefully, you speak carefully, you breathe carefully. Congratulations, you are now living in an emotional hostage situation. And don't be fooled by the apology cycle. I didn't mean it. I'm working on it. I was just angry. Cool, but do they actually change? No? Then listen. If they can't regulate their emotions before marriage, they won't magically become Buddha after the wedding. Marry someone who solves problems, not someone who creates new ones every morning. 3. The professional victim. The rare species known as, nothing is ever my fault. This person has a PhD in blame shifting. They will never apologize, never self-reflect, never admit wrongdoing. You know the type. Every ex is crazy. Every friend is jealous. Every failure is someone else's fault. Every argument ends with them playing the sad violin soundtrack of their life. You cannot build a marriage with someone who treats accountability like poison, because here's the truth. You can't fix what you never admit. The professional victim will make you feel guilty for things you didn't even do. You'll end up apologizing just to keep the peace. You'll start doubting yourself. You'll shrink. And let me tell you, a marriage without accountability is a slow psychological death. Marry someone who says, yeah, that was on me. I'll do better. Not someone who treats every disagreement like an opportunity to manipulate you emotionally. 4. The lazy dreamer with zero drive. Listen to me carefully. There's nothing wrong with dreaming big, but if the dreamer does nothing to build those dreams, you've got a problem. This person will tell you, I'm going to start a business. I'll get serious soon. Next year will be my year. Next year has heard their name too many times. Even next year is tired. You know the lazy dreamer? They want the world but hate the work. They crave success but avoid discipline. They talk big but do small. If you marry someone with zero ambition, you will end up carrying the entire relationship on your back like a tired donkey. Marriage is a lifelong journey. You need someone who actually walks beside you, not someone who sits on the couch and says, I believe in you, babe. Go do everything. Because nothing is more frustrating than having goals, passion, and direction, and waking up next to someone who treats effort like a foreign concept. Marry someone who moves, not someone who waits. 5. The secret controller disguised as love. This one is subtle, dangerous, but subtle. They don't start with control. No, they start with care. Don't wear that. People will stare. I don't like when you talk to your friends. Why do you need to go out without me? I'm only saying this because I love you. That's how it begins, soft, sweet, and disguised as concern. And before you realize it, your identity is gone. Your confidence, gone. Your hobbies, gone. Your friendships, suspicious. Your independence, canceled. These people want to own you, not love you. They want control, not partnership. And if someone is already controlling during dating, what do you think marriage will look like? Spoiler, it gets worse, way worse. Protect your autonomy, protect your voice, protect your life. Love should feel like freedom, not surveillance. Marriage is not a game, it's not a social milestone, it's not a cute photo album moment. It's a partnership that can either elevate your life or destroy it slowly, legally, and emotionally. Choosing who you marry is one of the biggest decisions you will ever make, because the wrong person won't just ruin your peace, they'll ruin your time, your money, your mental health, your friendships, your confidence, and your future. So, here's what you need to ask yourself. Is this person adding peace to my life or chaos? Is this person growing or am I dragging them? Do they inspire me or drain me? Do they respect me or manage me? Do they take accountability or play victim? Because the truth is simple. You don't marry potential. You marry patterns, and patterns don't lie. Choose wisely, marry wisely, protect your future self from unnecessary suffering. And if someone gets offended by this video, they're probably on the list. The comment of the day goes to Nira, and it reads, I literally checked your channel a few hours ago, and now you dropped a new video. That's wild. I've been watching you since the early days, and your videos always gave me this calm feeling when I needed it most. Thank you for everything you share, Nira. The way you said my videos give you calm. I love that for you, but let me be honest. That calm didn't come from me. It came from you finally choosing peace for yourself. My video just reminded you it was already there.